Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Youth Employment Thailand in Thailand event organized by the International Labour Organization and also the Labour and Management Development Center at Chulalongkorn University, Faculty of Economics.
What's your thoughts on why more women are unemployed and yet fewer men are in secondary school?
This is moot point too. Moot point indeed.
You know, Thailand is doing an amazing job in keeping their employment rate very low. But my concern is about the quality of the employment and also the qualification of the workers.
Many of my friends already graduate like a semester earlier, and it's kind of like they've been having a hard time finding a job. Like that suits their need. Like sometimes they find a job, but it's not what they like best, but it's just because the office accepted them. So it's kind of like you can't really be picky in this situation.
There you can see in many job descriptions that you got to have like a 3-year experience, and you got to have this age, you got to have got like these degrees, like master degree, like this kind of thing. Which for the young people who just graduated, how can we get the experience? We got to have less discrimination. I can say discrimination because if you don't hire in the first place, how can we get that experience? We need a training, we need a chance to work at our first job. Yes, we have internship, we have the intern program here in Thailand, but it's not the same as like working in the real world.
First of all, I think the education in Thailand, like not within Bangkok, I mean around the country should improve, because those kids, they don't have enough education to be able to work at a better job, to create like more employment, better employment.
You need to implement more program and more educational, like provide more information, and since we are young, because I think for people to have like ideas and to have confidence, they have to be taught since they were very young.
Also like providing training skills to improve our skills in order to compete with other countries.
The Ministry of Education in Thailand is kind of like, they have really conservative ideas, so it's really hard to change policies and stuff. And I think what we need, our thing is like, given like AEC is coming up, I think our students will be more competitive if they have like a compulsory course on third languages.
We are very, very delighted to be invited to this special event today and put to you the debate on the motion that this House believe that the ASEAN Economic Community will damage youth employment in Thailand.
Decent work for all, decent work for better life. That's a stand that we see on the poster outside of this particular room. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end goal of this debate, right?
It is like an electric shock that, hey, in 3 years, you're going to be competing with some of the best dudes in ASEAN. So what are you going to do now? You're going to challenge yourself. You're not going to just sit back and relax and say, oh, I'm living in the protective shell.
We think we are not as assertive enough. We are not going to be as, appealing as compared to students coming from Malaysia or Singapore. And we think this is the characteristic that we need to change.
Our labor can't be as cheap as Chinese or Indonesian. So at the end of the day, we can't really compete there, right?
Thai people, people like you, people like me, people like them and us, we are capable, ladies and gentlemen. We, Chulalongkorn people, Thammasat, Mahidol, we are capable of competing. We have won Olympic gold medals. We are in this debating competition. Everyone in this room can speak English, ladies and gentlemen. We are second to none.